Hey, my name's Kaitlyn, and I am a 29-year-old living alone in the city with my 2 cats and a husband that lives over 2,000 miles away. It's been a dark and cold winter here so far, so I've been spending the majority of the month in my apartment. I'm trying to embrace the coziness of it all, and I'm not sure how well I'm doing that considering I'll probably complain about how dark it is at least 10 times a day. However, this morning I decided to get up early because I wanted to explore the city a little bit. I found out that there's a spot nearby that I have never been to before, I didn't know existed, so I needed to check it out. So why don't you come along with me?
We're starting this week off by getting up bright and early so that we could go to a farmer's market. I literally just heard about this farmer's market last night, even though I've lived in this area for years. So I am extremely excited. I only have like an hour there though because it closes so early, but I just need to add some kind of brightness to all of this gray and gloomy weather. I also really like the scarf that I thrifted the other day because it is so bright and colorful. Hopefully I can catch the streetcar so I can get there fast so we have a little extra time. So freaking sleepy because I was up so late and I had to get up early for this, so we're doing it though. I think I go in this way. There's so many places. I don't even know where to start. We have coffee here. The vegetables is what I really want to look at. I think I'm gonna get some vegetables. I think I definitely want the turnips.
Hi there.
Hello. Is it $5 for the box for the turnips?
For pretty much all
Pretty much everything. Okay. Yeah, can I get a box of the turnips then?
Do you have a preference, like smaller ones, bigger ones?
It don't matter. Whatever one you see. Do you do cash or card or either? Either? I think I have cash. Got it. Secured the bag. Vegetables. Okay, I did a once through, and I think I need to get a treat somewhere. I've been wanting turnips for a while, so I got some and I'm very excited about that. I ended up getting coffee. They give me a free one. Okay, now we gotta find a treat. Okay. It was quite busy in there considering they were about to close. I ended up getting a couple goodies. It's so gray and cold out here, but it's not that bad because it's not that windy right now. Brownie croissant. I honestly should have gotten real food because I haven't had breakfast yet. They had this like egg and bacon turnover kind of thing in there, and I probably should have got that, but here we are. This also looks really good, but it's probably so sweet. That is good. It's actually nice. There's like kids playing hockey over that way. So Canadian. It's not bad out here. It's cold, but like it's not windy. If it was windy, I could not be sitting here right now. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to the thrift store because it's literally down the street from here, which is why this is so dangerous for me. Because now we can do like weekly farmers market thrift store trips.
And so I did just that. I'm not used to going to the thrift store on a weekend, so it was a little bit of a different vibe than I was used to. But I jumped right in to checking out what goodies they had in the home decor section. This glass pitcher was actually not that badly priced. I feel like this purse would definitely be cute on a beach vacation if I went to Florida. I love the little seashells and stuff on it, but I thought $13 was a little much. I'm still really considering this lamp. It's still there. I thought it'd be cute on my kitchen counter, but the old cord on it kind of scares me and it looks kind of dirty inside there. I don't know how to clean that. These little mugs were really cute. Probably be really nice to give to a guy maybe. I also like this crate, but why was it $12.99? Like, what? Pretty little dish set. It had all the pieces there. Then I went over to the cup section. I love going through there and seeing all the different mugs. This one was really cute. I like the blue and the pink. I also thought this one was quite cute, and it also was speckled. The little flowers are pretty. This fish plate, I liked it. I feel like I could give it to my in-laws. It was cute. These little cups are also cute. I didn't like the black though. Always trying to find loafers. And then it was time to go to the clothing section. There was something with the sweaters today. I don't know. I just really wasn't finding anything I loved. I consider this American Eagle sweater, but I just didn't like the material. I'm on the hunt for like very specific types of sweaters, and I feel like I'll just know it when I see it. This blue one definitely was similar to something I'm looking for, but once I tried it on, it didn't feel right. I don't know, there was just something about it. Tried on some more stuff, nothing was really fitting right or just really what I was looking for, I feel like, today. This was just too short and I didn't like the material. I also thought that I could use this throw blanket as a scarf, and I kind of regret not getting it because I do like the color. It's kind of like a blanket scarf. And somehow I found a second pair of Uggs this month, but I was done with looking today.
I definitely didn't find like the greatest stuff today, but is what it is. Not every day can be a great thrift day. It has definitely gotten colder out. I am a popsicle. So the sun actually kind of came out a little bit. I just got back and I wanted to show you the couple items that I thrifted. It was not the greatest thrift trip of all times, but I don't think that it's realistic to think that you're gonna come home with like the best finds ever every single time. First thing I got was this button-up shirt. It's by the brand Tabby Women. Now it is 65% polyester, which is something I usually try to avoid, but I thought it would be like the cutest oversized pajama shirt, and I could like wear it around the house and it would just be very cute, and I like the color. It was $5.99. And then I found this airy sweater. I've always wanted one of these styles like this. It's hard to show, it's so sunny in here now. And it's really pretty, kind of off-white, I don't know, heather color. But I just really liked it, and I like the zip on it. It was only $3.99. So I think it was a steal, because I'm sure the sweater's probably like $40 in store or something. And it's in great quality. Like for $3.99, you'd expect it to be ripped or something, but it's not. So that's what we got there. And then at the farmer's market, I ended up getting these purple topped turnips. I loved mashed turnip so freaking much. And turnips are actually decently expensive at the grocery store. So I'm very excited that I get to eat these ones that were like locally grown. I wish I looked into a little more about where they were grown, but it's supposed to be locally grown. If you haven't had mashed turnips, they're so good. I'm gonna make these probably tomorrow, but it's just a whole bag of my turnips. And they're huge too, like these are really big. So I'm gonna put these in the fridge. And then I also got this bag of coffee beans. It smells so good. I got the espresso roast and it's in between a medium and a dark. So I hope I like it because I'm really not a big fan of dark roast, but it's in between. So we're gonna see. But I still have a little bit of beans left in here to use up, and then we're gonna move on to those. So again, probably like tomorrow or something, I'll try that. However, I am hungry because I didn't really eat breakfast. All I ate was that brownie croissant thing. And I've been wanting to make a Maltese pizza. I'm actually half Maltese, and I grew up with my grandma making Maltese pizza, and I haven't had it in like probably over 10 years. Like I haven't had it in a long time. And so I ordered a Walmart grocery delivery the other day. I ordered the ingredients that I need. I didn't get the capers though, I realized. So we're gonna make pizza dough. I don't think I'm gonna look up like how they make the pizza dough recipe. I'm probably just gonna make this really quick, easy pizza dough recipe that I have. You don't technically need to let it even rise, but I'm gonna let it rise for like 30 minutes. But before we do that, I want to put the stuff in the dishwasher away because I let it run while I was out, and then put all the dishes in the sink in the dishwasher. So So a little bit of cleaning before we start cooking. And just like that, the sun goes away. Okay, so I got my iPad out here so that I can go on Pinterest and find my recipe, because the first thing we're gonna need to do is make the pizza dough so that it could rise a little bit while we're cutting up the ingredients. So I used the one from Joy Food Sunshine. I don't know if we could see it on there. There we go. First, we need a mixing bowl. So we need 1 cup of warm water. Honestly, the water from my kitchen sink gets very hot. So I've never actually tested how hot it is, but it's hot. Keys here. It's actually smoking. That's how hot this is. So I want to guess it's going to be hot enough. It says you need active dry yeast, but I use instant yeast and it's completely fine. I don't think I have enough in this. I have to get my other one out. Oh, this goes bad in February. I'm gonna have to bake a lot. Jeez, I bought 2 of these by accident, I guess, and they're like so close to expiring together. That was a good seal. Okay, so, 1 tablespoon of yeast, and a tablespoon of sugar. It's gonna give this a quick little whisk. We're gonna let this sit for 5 minutes just to get all bubbly and to activate, even though it's instant yeast. It actually happens really fast. Like, I can mix this yeast into the recipe and not let it rise, but I just like to go above and beyond. And I've done it before and it works. I don't have olive oil, but I use vegetable oil and it's fine. Just waiting for this to rise. So you want it to get all frothy on top. Now that it's getting all frothy, I'm gonna add also a tablespoon of olive oil. It's all the same. Tablespoon, tablespoon, tablespoon. I don't have olive oil again, so I'm just using vegetable oil. I'm gonna gently stir the oil in. I find Toronto is really dry in the winter, so I might not need to add as much flour. And it says to add the first 2 cups, because it says 2 to 2.5 cups, but the first 2 cups and then see where to go from there. But I'm just gonna do the 1.5 cups, and then I'm gonna give it a mix and see where we're at. I'm doing this in half cups, by the way, because I got my full cup wet. And I love when the website just skips to the comment section, even though I wasn't touching the screen. So I have to find my instructions again. Okay. Also, it says to add the salt, which is a teaspoon. I'm almost out of salt. Eyeballing the salt because it's not really coming out very well. I don't have a spatula anymore because I threw it out and I need to get a new one. However, I do have this whisk, so we're gonna just use this to mix everything together. Okay, I'm just gonna get my hands in here because it's just easier. Yeah, it definitely needs another half cup in there. The sun is really killing the vibe. It's just in and out of the clouds. I'm just gonna knead it in here. Just gonna sprinkle a little bit of flour on the counter. I do this. And we're gonna knead it into a smooth ball. So a little dough ball baby. Okay, I'm gonna pop it into this bowl, but first I'm gonna oil it. Okay, and I'm gonna cover it and let it rise. I cleaned up the counter, and now I read that I need to peel 2 potatoes. I don't have the Yukon potatoes, I have these red potatoes, but I think they will be fine. So I'm just gonna wash these and peel these. Okay, and then plopping these into the pot. Okay, I don't think I explained very well what exactly I'm making. It's called a fatira.
From what I see, it's a gozo tin fatira that I'm making. Gozo is the island that the majority of my family's from. I'm not actually following a recipe step by step. I'm kind of just winging it. We have the potatoes boiling because we need to thinly slice them. But basically what this pizza is, it doesn't have like a tomato sauce or a cheese on it per se. It's kind of like layered vegetables on it. And then you can sprinkle some like Parmesan cheese and olive oil and basil and just like things like that on top. So it's kind of like a flatbread in a way. It's not like a traditional pizza, but it's so yummy, and I feel like it's kind of healthy in a way because it's not like a whole bunch of cheese and stuff. It's mainly vegetables. So it's kind of like a salty vegetable flatbread in a way. Let me see if I can show you a picture of kind of what we're going for. All right, we need to slice a bunch of vegetables, so let's get to do that. The goal is to thinly slice all this stuff. Like thin. Red onion. I had to turn the light on, even though I hate the lighting when the light's on because it's getting too dark in here. Okay, this is what we have so far. Tomato, onion, and garlic. I'm silly. We have to go back out again because I realized I got the wrong thing. We're supposed to put anchovies on the pizza, not sardines. So we're gonna go to a little grocery store nearby and get the proper ingredients. It is windy. These sound so good. I haven't been to this grocery store in a while, but it's so cute here. They have capers. That's what I need. It took me so long to find. Got everything that I needed. And a little bit more, of course, because you can never go to a store and not get a snack or something, right? It's officially very dark in here now. I ended up getting a snack though. I got these blue corn flaxseed tortilla chips. I'm pretty sure I've had these before and they're really good. Then I needed a dip with them, so I got this roasted red pepper hummus. And then of course, since I was at the grocery store, I got the capers that I was missing. And then what we truly were missing. And I almost couldn't find these and I was gonna be so sad because I really didn't want to have to go to another grocery store to get these. I covered the vegetables with my sheet pan because I was scared the cats might get to it. So now I have to slice these potatoes into thin slices as well. It feels so weird cutting a boiled potato. I'm trying to go as thin as I can. I only boiled them for about 10 minutes because that's all I asked for, but it's definitely like decently cooked. But it's not so cooked where they're just mushy, you know? Thinly sliced potatoes. I'm just gonna cut the one for now because I might use this for breakfast tomorrow. This is all of our ingredients plus our olives. I don't want to take them out of the fridge yet, but veggies. So excited. I'm gonna push this aside and we're gonna get our pizza dough out. Oh my God, our dough rose so much. I don't have a circular pizza pan, so I just use my sheet pan. I'm just gonna turn my dough out onto this. Gentle with it. Might take some off the edges and use it to make something sweet. Also, this marble rolling pin is really heavy, so it's really nice to roll stuff out with. You don't have to put as much pressure, I feel like. See how nicely this dough just rolls out? I didn't even put flour on it. Okay, I'm thinking I might cut some of this edging off and use this to make like a little cinnamon roll or something. I've done this before, it's really good. I'm gonna just roll the edges a little bit. It's still kind of too big. Okay, you go in there, little dough ball. And I'll cover it with a plate because I threw out my plastic wrap, but I don't want to waste more. Now's the most fun part because we get to put all the toppings on. I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil.
We're gonna decorate it. It doesn't really say what to do, so we're just gonna kind of do what we want. I'm gonna put the tomatoes in the bottom so it's kind of like a sauce. I want like every bite to have tomato. We're gonna put potatoes now. I feel like it's a smart topping to put next. Kind of just gonna sprinkle these on. I've seen some recipes where they do like a balsamic glaze with the onions, but I don't have that, so I'm not gonna do that. Garlic like stuck when I cut it. Slices of garlic on here, I love it. What should we put? Olives? I need to get the olives. I feel like we need like a lot of olives, but then also we're putting 2 other salty things on here, so I don't know how much salty we want to put. I just feel like the more the better. Okay, capers are on. Interesting. I think my grandma like rips these up and just puts it on there. So salty and yummy. I'm seeing spots that are missing toppings. Do we think this is enough? I don't know. Is that enough anchovies, I think? I still have some left. I don't know what to do with these, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. Some fresh basil for my basil plant. Tear up pieces and throw it on there. So I'm gonna put a little bit of Italian seasoning on it because I've seen people put rosemary as well. And some black pepper. Yummy. Time to put this baby in the oven. Okay, while the pizza is cooking, we're gonna make a little cinnamon roll with the leftover dough. Keep in mind, this is not proper cinnamon roll dough whatsoever, but it does the trick. I'm gonna roll it out. I'm just gonna pour the butter on there. Gonna sprinkle sugar. And then we wanna do cinnamon. Obviously I want like a good amount of each. I think it might fit in here. We're gonna see. We're gonna roll it. And we're gonna cut it in 3. We're gonna like turn this into 3, like maybe I should oil this first or butter it. Butter this a little bit. Little cine rolls. Put it in there and this will puff up and make like a big one. This is what it's looking like, and when it comes out, hopefully it'll just be like form together and make a big one. I'm gonna wait for the pizza to be done before I put that in, but I'm checking on the pizza and it's pretty much almost finished. Okay, I just took the pizza out. It looks so good. Now we have to put in the cinnamon rolls, but I forgot the most important part, and that is putting a little bit of cream on them. Little splash in there. Okay, and then we're gonna put it in the oven. I turned it down to like 425, so we'll see how long this takes to cook. Hi, little guys. I think the most annoying part about making stuff like pizza and anything that deals with flour is how much cleaning you have to do. I think I've cleaned these counters like 4 times today just from doing this. This pan can go away now. I don't think I'm gonna use my bread knife. I'm gonna use one of these giant knives that aren't meant for this. It said I could put Parmesan on it. Ow. Why does this thing always suck to open? It's so hard. I wish I had like the fresh stuff, but it tastes how I remember it. Honestly, this could be even saltier. They did have capers that were in sea salt at the store, and those would probably be so good on this. We're gonna go to my room. We're gonna eat in here so that I can work on some stuff on my computer. I have to work on my next script for the next case I'm covering. You also need to see Rue over there. Oh, we're so sleepy in our basket. The basket on there has been her favorite thing. Why are we so sleepy? Yeah. I also put on something a little comfier than my jeans. As usual, me complaining about the winter. I just hate how dark it is already, and it's only 6:30. Like in the summer, I'd still have 3 more hours of daylight. But here we are in the dark with the awful overhead lighting. But I just have to do some computer work. I'm gonna respond to some comments from the video that went live today on my True Crime channel.
And then I'm gonna start working on a script for a little bit before Corey gets home. And then afterwards, we'll eat our cinnamon bun as like a little treat with a coffee, because I'm definitely sleepy and definitely need a coffee. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. My camera is charging right now, so we're just gonna go with the iPhone. It looks like it has horns. Perfect with my coffee. We're near the bedroom. I put my glasses on because my eyes were getting so dry. But I'm gonna pick at this and probably play a little bit of video games with Corey because he just got home. I'll check back in later. Nibble wants to say hi. Purring machine. Rue and I are currently laying in bed watching YouTube on my iPad. I found this girl named Emma Shea, and she's currently renovating this abandoned storefront that she bought. I would love one day to be able to make content like that, like renovation, home decorating, stuff like that. Obviously I can't right now, but that would be a huge goal for the future. But I recommend checking her out. Her content is really cool. It's just very like calming watching her go through stuff and clean out this place and fix it up. I'm gonna let you guys go because it's 2 a.m. I'm probably just gonna lay here and watch YouTube until I fall asleep, or this one figures out what she wants to do.